Hey everybody, it's Jasmine. So today I have a tutorial on this look right here. It is I want to say it's a toned down cut crease because it is a full-on cut crease, but the colors are very muted and very neutral, so you can't really tell that it's like a very dramatic cut crease, but it's still there. And I also have a pop of color on my lower lash line, so just in case you guys are like, man, I really want to incorporate some type of pop of color but I don't know how, lower lash lines are probably the easiest to do. And so here's this look. It's a purple ombre down to a blue and very easy to achieve. So if you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. Alright, so I'm gonna just toss my hair back. My skin has been moisturized, all that good stuff. And I'm just ready to do my makeup because I gotta leave very soon. And I don't have a primer in front of me. Oh my god. I quickly just grabbed the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and this is just going to help smooth out my skin because I kind of have texture at the moment, not a whole bunch, but some parts of my skin are bumpier than other parts, so I just want to, you know, help everything get a little bit more smooth. For foundation today, we're taking Maybelline Fit Me in the color Natural Beige. I'm kind of running a little low on this one, so I'm just going to scoop out the foundation with this concealer brush. Not a problem, not a big deal. I've been watching so much of Makeup by Michael Finch for the past year that his, I don't know, would you say like phrases kind of stick with me? Like when he says not a problem or cute or thank you. I love it. I don't know. Just going to quickly blend this out with my beauty blender just so everything blends in very quickly because I gotta do my makeup fast today. So we're gonna go ahead and cream contour. We're gonna take this BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Concealer Wheel. This one is the light medium one, and I like to take this yellow shade as well as this really light peach shade, and I'm gonna pop this into the areas that I want to highlight, and this is just going to help with the whole cream contouring process. And I also didn't bring any other concealer with me, so we are just going to utilize this to our fullest potential. The foundation, since I didn't have a lot, didn't give me like the normal coverage I would normally get when the foundation bottle is full, but you know, we'll work with it, add more concealer if needed to some places that need more coverage, but for the most part, we shall make it work. And then I like to drag this just a little bit under where my contour should be. I find that it is a lot easier when I do apply the darker shade, when it blends in all together. It just makes it look a little bit more cut instead of blotchy or smudged out too much. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna take the darkest shade and I'm gonna take that more of like shade and a half darker than my skin tone shade, and I'm going to mix the two, and this is going to be used as the contour. And so I'm going to apply this towards the perimeter of my face. Now I don't want my contour too dark today because I am going to apply a powder on top, which is going to make this last. I am going to have a very long day today. That is why I'm choosing to, you know, have this on my face, have this cream contour on my face, because you guys normally know that I don't do this very often. And then since we're here, we might as well just bring whatever is left on the brush down our nose. And then I think that's it. I don't like to go ham on, like, my voice just cracked. I don't like to go ham on areas like my chin, my jawline area, because, you know, in the past I would always forget to blend it out. We don't want to risk that. Don't pull a Jasmine and forget to blend down there. If you're wondering about the BH Cosmetics Concealer Wheel, I highly recommend it. Even though I don't always gravitate towards it, it's something that I know that if I do use, I know it is going to blend out. I know it's going to you know, not do me dirty. I don't always have to put in oil in here. I think I only put in oil one time, and that was when I first got it, and it stayed creamy. I know compared to like maybe like a cream contour kit by Anastasia, those are the only cream contour kits that I actually own. Hers, they tend to like continue to like get dry every time you use them, but these ones, they don't get dry. They are a true concealer, if you guys know what I mean. So they give you a whole bunch of coverage and you get 5 shades, which is actually pretty nice, so you can always travel with it, you know, contour every day if you like. And I utilize every single color, so on that note, I think it is very worth it, and Beige Cosmetics is very affordable, so you guys might want to check it out if you're interested. I've decided that I'm going to do my brows off camera just because it's going to save some time for the eye makeup, so I'll be right back. So I'm just going to start off with this new Colourpop palette that I have. This is Gemini by Night. This is a collaboration palette, I believe, with Sonia. I don't know who that is, but you know, the colors are really pretty and Angel picked it out. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this first shade right here. It is a very nice light brown. When I apply it on the eye, it has a little bit more of like a mauve undertone. It's really weird, like I don't know how to explain it. It's like a little bit more pinky than what it looks like in the pan, but you know, it's really nice. And I'm going to just wing this out, and I'm also going to drag it into the inner corner right here, and I'm just going to make sure this color is very blended. And with that being said, I'm just going to take my really fluffy blending brush. This is the Sigma E40, and I'm just going to blend everything. This is the best brush for a really nice blend and smoke to your eye looks. We're going to go into the deep brown on the Morphe R39, and this is just going to go a little bit lower than the other transition shade that we have, and this is going to create depth and dimension to the eye look. I'm going to go back to one of the Sigma brushes, and I'm going to continue to mesh the two together. It kind of doesn't really matter what concealer you take as long as it's a lighter concealer. And I'm just going to carve out my cut crease. We're going to take this really nice copper, it's not quite a copper, like when I look at it in the viewfinder, it's like a copper cranberry. And I'm going to take this on the Sigma E55. This is just a regular eyeshadow brush. And this is going to go on the outer half of that cut crease. Taking the same brush, we're going to take this muted champagne color, and we're applying that onto the inner half of our eye. And we are going to mesh the two right in the middle. And then, yes. With a very small brush like this, I'm going to just take the dark brown right here, and I'm going to apply this into my cut crease, so right in the crease, so that the shimmers can blend in with the matte shades very seamlessly. So I'm just going to apply it right on top, and this is just also going to define the crease just a little bit. We're going to take the big E40 brush by Sigma, and this is going to blend a little higher. This is going to blend the transition shade. With the Highlight Opal from Becca and the Sigma E30 brush, this is going to go right into my tear duct area to brighten everything up. I'm applying a wing with the Physicians Formula Eye Booster pen. I know for a fact this is going to be super hard to film on camera, but I'm just going to take a teal liner. This is the discontinued Revlon Grow Lucious liner in the color Emerald. Any kind of green eyeliner will do. I personally love having colors like this in my collection. I'll show you when I apply this. I'm sad that their Grow Luscious line got discontinued, because honestly this line was bomb. Like, their eyeliners that came in the kohl form are super long lasting. They're infused with something that makes your lashes grow, which is amazing, and I think that these need to make a comeback. These are like the only Revlon products that I like, which is really sad, but it's discontinued, you know what I mean? So anything that kind of has like a teal tone to it, that's what I really love. And then I'm just going to take this e.l.f. Eyeliner brush. This is just going to be my brush for two of the colors that I'm using. So for the purple and blue, I'm going to take the Urban Decay Electric palette. I'm going to take this color called Urban. This is going to be my purple. And this is going to go on the outer half. And this is going to set the waterline, first of all. And then it's going to also blend down. We're now going to take this color called Gonzo, which is this really nice bright baby blue, and I'm going to apply this in the inner half of my waterline and lower lash line. And to finish that off, we're going to go into some mascara. I have CoverGirl Supersizer in waterproof and regular. I'm going to go in with the waterproof first and then top it off with the regular one. I just applied my false eyelash and it is so natural. This is actually considered a natural eyelash because this is the Cara Lash number 47. This is identical to the Red Cherry 47, which I think they're made in the same factory, so I mean, they're the same. And my junior year of high school, this was the only eyelash I would ever wear, and it's just crazy to, like, you know, use something for so long, not having to use it for an even longer time, and then coming back to it. It's just like so nostalgic. And so I'm just dusting off the Baked. This was the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I'm going to move on into the Cheekathon palette. Now I'm going to use Hoola. I love this bronzer so much. I traveled with it, and well, not the Cheekathon palette, but I actually traveled with Hoola bronzer, and it is just so amazing. It is a lot more intense because I do have that cream contour underneath, but it is just like so buttery and so complimentary towards my skin tone. I'm a medium skin tone, by the way. So I'm just gonna apply this under my jawline because I didn't put any cream contour down there because I always forget to blend it out. I think today I'm gonna use Rockateur blush. This is my favorite blush in this whole palette. And I'm just gonna apply this onto my cheeky cheeks. And just like our inner corner highlight, we're gonna use Opal by Becca. And I'm so glad I finally fixed it because it has been broken ever since that JLo tutorial I did several months back. Too lazy to fix it. Like, this thing broke on me so many times already. I was just like, is it really worth it? Like, should I just throw it away? But then I was clearing out my collection and then I found it again and I was like, we might as well fix it while I clean. So there was that. There was my little story. I'm gonna apply some eyebrow mascara because we finished using powders. I like to do this step after powder for obvious reasons, just to get out any of the powder out of my eyebrow and to set my eyebrows in place. So now we're gonna move on into lips, which is the fun part. I'm gonna line my lips with a super dark lip liner. This is by Jordana. This is their Coco Loco lip liner. It's a retractable one. And I'm just gonna go in. On top of that, I'm gonna apply the Colourpop Ultra Satin in the color Strip. Alright, you guys, I was up this tutorial. I hope you guys really enjoy it. I actually changed out my lashes because I wanted to slap on Demi G's. These ones are a little bit more natural, they're a little bit more dramatic, they are flirty, and you know, they're a little bit more spiky, so they kind of like add to the look. I felt like the natural lashes, this look was too dramatic for a natural lash, so I was like, yeah, it didn't really work out, but I'm glad that these ones do, and these ones are my favorite lashes by Coco Lashes, other than Queen Bee. But I hope you guys really enjoy this tutorial, and let me know if you want to try this look out for yourself, or if, you know, you like this look, or, you know, anything at all. Tell me about your day, because I actually really love reading comments. Like, I have my comments on notifications, so whenever I get a notification on my phone, which is pretty rare other than texting Angel, I will always reply, so that's really nice to know. And I just want to see what you guys are up to, and you know, I want to connect with you guys a little bit more. So on that note, I'm going to sign off, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye! Peace out, Girl Scouts.